I would like to start off with acknowledgement of country. So I'd like to acknowledge that today we meet on the lands of the Kaurna people, who we acknowledge as the traditional owners of this land. We pay our respects to elders past, present, and emerging. And part of the ASBN's ethic, we would also like to encourage everyone with us today, and also in person and online, to think of themselves as being able to be stewards of this land, because it's up to a lot of us to make sure that we are taking upon this opportunity in this day and age to do whatever we can in the realm of sustainability and regenerative design. And we relish the opportunity to share this space with you all. And in acknowledging our ongoing connection with this land in Kaurna country, we also acknowledge that everyone on the Zoom might not be from this particular traditional lands as well. So hopefully the ethic of stewardship to country can also permeate to anyone that's joining us Zoom, across borders, and things of that nature, whether you're in lockdown or not. We've mildly escaped it here in SA, so we're also greatly appreciative of this opportunity to be together, right? Yeah. Exactly. So just wanting to give you all a little bit of background for why we are actually here today. The ASBN, we host a lot of various presentations and events to make sure that, well, one, we're disseminating a lot of knowledge and perspective across different realms of sustainability and regenerative design as it applies to the built environment. From some of you who have come to our events in the past, you know that can vary in many different types of scales, right? So we like to talk about things happening at a city scale, getting case studies of various buildings of many different sizes, but then at the same time, we also acknowledge there's a lot of opportunity to improve the way that we build homes, actually all across Australia. So tonight's session is all around how do we build towards net zero ready and high performance homes, and acknowledging that not only is this a trajectory that we need to go, in a way that we need to go, but at the other end of the spectrum, it's also an amazing opportunity for South Australian businesses that are within the building industry, within the design industry, to start making sure that they're incorporating these skills as designers, builders, product manufacturers. So what we wanted to actually do is highlight ways that not only can you create net zero ready buildings that are very high performing, we'd like to highlight that in ways that are very applicable through not only the design of buildings, but also the materials that you actually use. So you'll actually start to see a theme of, yes, we need to make sure that we are improving the thermal comfort, the health, and the energy efficiency of buildings, but we also have fantastic opportunities to also include a vast array of a materials palette. So that's why we've kind of broken down our session today in four presentations. And we have some fantastic people, South Australians here tonight, but we're also joined by a fantastic gentleman from New South Wales. And the reason why he's joining us via Zoom is because he's in New South Wales. So we are doing a lot of triangulation here tonight. But so just so you all are aware, both on Zoom and here in person, the way that our session will unfold today is that we'll have 4 presentations back to back to back to back to back. And then we'll go into a Q&A session with the panel as well. Each of the presentations, they've got a hard brief of that. They're aiming for 10 minutes, but we're giving them a little bit of leeway. So if y'all also know anything about the way that the ASBN rolls, people get cut off the mic pretty quick. So just make sure, just know that I'll be holding them accountable, but at the same time, be supportive of these presenters because it's sometimes hard to keep to a time. And I also just want to acknowledge that this event was also made possible through the support of the South Australian Department of Energy and Mining, DEM, in their programs and services division, especially in the housing energy efficiency sort of sector. And particularly this event helps go into their training, which is contributing to the National Energy Productivity Plan, NEP, and also the trajectory for low energy buildings. So all of y'all who are participating today, just rest assured that you're also part of a wider discussion nationally of how do we make sure that, once again, we are on the trajectory toward net zero ready homes, because that's actually the only trajectory that we have to be on as well.